Greetings, friends, and welcome to BBP. It never ceases to amaze me that no matter how busy we are, or think we are, we always find time to do the things that matter most to us. Now, if everything we did in a week was recorded in a day planner, we would be able to see exactly what our priorities are. And I think most of us would be shocked at how we spend our days. Time is the greatest resource God gives us, and He expects us to use it wisely. Now, I can't tell you how to prioritize your days, but I want to give you a challenge right now for your already jacked up schedule. Take some time regularly to mentor someone and teach them what you know. Now, that's a major undertaking no matter who you are. How am I going to do this? What if I'm working 2 jobs and raising 5 kids? What am I going to teach them? Where am I going to find someone to mentor? Hey, these are all good questions. And I can't tell you exactly how it's going to happen, but let's start by focusing on why it should happen. Consider the example set for us by the Apostle Paul. Now, if ever there was a man with too much on his plate, it was St. Paul. He spent his time traveling all over, pouring his energy into starting up churches and teaching, preaching, writing. And don't forget that while he was doing all this, he kept his day job as a tent maker to earn his keep. But Paul did not let his busy schedule keep him from investing in other people. The last letter that Paul wrote was to his friend and fellow minister, Timothy. When Timothy was a young man, Paul took him under his wing and taught him everything he knows about pastoring churches and preaching God's word. He poured his time into Timothy because he knew it was time well spent. And he did the same thing for Titus. Both of these men were young and naive, but Paul recognized their value to the kingdom work. And he took time out of a packed schedule to shape and mold their lives. Now, this kind of investment lives on long after we die because mentoring is the gift that keeps on giving. When we have someone pouring into our lives, we naturally want to pour out what we've learned to others. In 2 Timothy chapter 4, one of the last things Paul says to his friend is, I am now being poured out as a drink offering, and my time of departure is at hand. Now, in the Old Testament, the drink offering signaled the end of the sacrificial ceremony. But Paul knew that for him, it was just the beginning of a worthwhile investment that would continue to pour out one life at a time. So that's my encouragement to you this week. Find someone to pour your wisdom into. You'll be glad you did. Well, until next week, thank you for joining me, and keep your eyes on Jesus, not on your troubles. Thank you.